are new, this channel is all about themed and affordable ways that you can host at home. On this monthly hosting episode, I am going to walk you all through my 60s themed Christmas party that I'm throwing for some friends and some new people that I've never met before. I want to walk through how I came up with this theme. Hosting events or planning events can be super expensive and super daunting. So I like to pick a theme that revolves around things that I already have. So a few months ago, I actually was very fortunate enough to obtain a lot of free Christmas decorations, and a lot of it just looked very 60s and mod. So I decided to revolve my entire Christmas party around the 60s because I already had a substantial amount of themed decor that I could already utilize without going out and buying a ton of things. Now for this event specifically, I want to be very clear that I actually charged people $35 per person to be able to afford all of these things. So when I walk you through all of the things that I have and purchased, I want that to be very clear because I want you all to be able to recreate the events that I put on in a very cost-effective and affordable way. I want the events that I share to feel like they're extremely easy to replicate. Keep in mind that I did get a good amount of money to spend on this event. So the first thing that I do when I want to host an event is I try to figure out, one, the theme that we already came up with is the 60s themed Christmas party, and then the title, something catchy, something cute. So for this event specifically, I went for Merry and Mod, which I think is super fun and super cute. The first thing I do before I purchase anything is I see what I have. For this event in particular, I took all of the free Christmas decor that I acquired and I came up with like a general layout of how I kind of want the event to go. For my events specifically, I like to incorporate some sort of activity or some sort of hands-on thing that people can do with each other. A lot of the events that I've hosted this year have been a mix of people that I know and people that I don't know. So I want people to feel very comfortable when they're meeting new people. And so I find that giving them something to do with their hands makes it a lot easier to converse when you're a little bit distracted, you're not as nervous. So for this event in particular, it's actually a gingerbread house decorating contest. So there's gonna be 18 people total. So I got these cute gingerbread houses from Trader Joe's and I bought 9 of them. These are like $9 each. I didn't look too much, but these were, I think, the most affordable ones that I could find. So if you find a more affordable one, go with that option. But these are cute and they get the job done. So now that we have the theme, we have the title of the event, we have our invitations made, and we have our activity, then I go through and figure out, before I purchase anything, what do I already have? The event and hosting industry can be so wasteful, so I really like to use what I have already. And if I don't have something that I really want to purchase, then I make sure that it's something that I can use forever for multiple events, so I don't intend on throwing it away. So now I'm gonna walk you guys through what I got because I'm pretty freaking jazzed about all of it. So I found this tablecloth at Home Goods. So cute, so retro. I did a lot of research when choosing this theme. I really wanted to be as era accurate as I could with the 60s. Like I really want people to feel like they're walking into something super immersive and unique. So yeah, everything that I accumulated, I tried to make sure is as era accurate as possible. Now I don't have everything that's super 60s because obviously, like I said, I want to use what I have. I will be making a ton of paper chains for the ceiling in my living room, and I found this is perfect retro mod mid-century modern Christmas scrapbook paper. Are you joking? It's like they knew I wanted to purchase this. So what? Yeah, she's perfect. Very Merry and Mod, if you ask me. So I'll be making a million freaking chains. To layer in the paper chains, I purchased these gold stars. They're like garlands, so I can just hang them and add some dimension and some texture to the ceiling. Also, everything that I'm showing you guys right now are the things that I primarily purchased. I'll show you guys everything else that I already have later on in this video as I'm decorating everything. So I think these layered will look so beautiful and classy and elegant and mod. As cute as this is, the candy that they provide is pretty small. Let me show you these janky looking M&Ms that don't look very appetizing. And like I would say it's a decent amount of sprinkles, but nothing show stopping. And then it did come with these cute little animals. It's a crazy hairdo. So yeah, that's all to say that I will be buying more candy so that people have a wider range of things to work with. And there will be prizes, so I want to make sure that people have an opportunity to really show off their creativity, okay? I don't have a bunch of little mini jars to store all the candy. So I actually purchased, look how cute, are you kidding? Like so retro, so beautiful. And this is something that I'll use all the time. So very pleased with this purchase. Next up, I'm so freaking jazzed about this champagne tower. I've never used a champagne tower. I also spill literally everything, and I am not confident in my pour skills, but seems easy enough. We'll give it a go. Actually, I haven't opened these yet. Jeez. Oh, they're not assembled. Cute. They're acrylic, so if they fall, they won't break everywhere. Oh, I love them. I'm gonna put just one little, I think it's called maraschino. Is it a maraschino cherry?
Maraschino.
You heard it here first, folks. Oh, Martinelli's. So I think Martinelli's in here would look stunning with a little
maraschino
cherry on top. I got these little French fry things, which unfortunately these are not reusable. And I was trying to find some that are reusable that came in like a large quantity, but the budget just wouldn't allow for those. So these unfortunately are not reusable, and this one's broken, so awesome. But the idea here is I have these little disco ball toothpicks that I used for my last event. Frankenstein's 80s prom night was the theme of the event. Super fun event. If you guys want me to do a video on that one, please let me know and I will happily do so. But I have like a gazillion fulfilling disco toothpicks left over, so I really wanted to utilize those. So I'm gonna make like little charcuterie cups. If you see this, it's not very festive. So I wanted to make sure that I could do something festive and beautiful. Oh, Serena, how are you gonna do that? Oh, don't worry, I'll tell you. I actually found, which I'm like notorious for not measuring literally anything when I order something online. 90% of the time, it's a miracle that things fit. The other 10%, I act confused, as if, oh my God, how is that small? Or how is that big? It's like, did you read the description? The answer is no. And these are bigger than I thought. I thought that they were gonna be like smaller, but I think they'll work, so let's see. But the idea here is to just glue this onto here. That's fabulous. Actually, that's a perfect size, so I need to trust myself more. And then when they're done, I'm gonna keep these. So I'm not gonna throw these away, so I can use them for either a tree in the future or, I don't know, another thing then. Tinsel. I don't think it's a 60s party without tinsel. I fear I have never worked with tinsel before. I've always found this to be so wasteful, so don't come at me. But I'm being fake for now ordering it. But it's just so beautiful and so cute. I think it's gonna look really fun. And again, I will be keeping this. I'm not throwing this away. I'll be using it for years and years and years and years to come. Almost last thing. These fairy string lights. There's a million in here. There's 24. They come with batteries, so this was honestly a great deal and they were very affordable. So everything will be linked below if you want to see where I got everything. That is it for the things that I have purchased. Now it's just all about doing the crafts, slowly setting up, and I'll walk you guys through kind of how I go about setting everything up. As of today, it is Sunday, December 7th, and my event is on Saturday, December 13th. And this is all about, this is everything I've had set up so far. Which is nothing. I have a lot of work to do, my friends. We have a lot of work to do together. And I think what I'm gonna start with are the crafts so I can get the chains out of the way and just make as many as possible with all of these sheets of paper that I have. And then slowly but surely, I do have a full-time job. So I work usually from 10 to 6, maybe 10 to 7, and then I'll come home and then slowly start preparing each little section throughout the week. So by the time the event day comes, I'm pretty much set up, and I just have to really set up like the food and the drinks and the final little touches. I really just want to emphasize the fact that like if you want to host an event for your friends, you absolutely don't actually need to buy a single thing. Start with what you have and see what themes you can build based around all of those things, and always thrift when you can. Like, please always thrift when you can. A lot of these things like I couldn't thrift, unfortunately, and I feel like it looks like I bought a lot of things, but compared to the amount of things that I already had that I didn't need to purchase, this is very minimal. Plus it is 18 people, so I have to make sure that I can accommodate for everybody, and I just don't have 18 sets of literally anything in my house. So yes, just want to emphasize that so much with all of these videos that I make, is that you can do this at your home for $0. And with that said, now let's start DIYing. It is currently December 8th, and we have 5 days until the big day. So I have a lot of prep to do. It is 9:19 p.m. I'm sleepy. I got home from work around 7, so got my tea, and I have my festive Christmas sweater on, so we're ready to craft. It is currently December 9th. I didn't get very far last night. I was way too tired, so I only made some chains for like an hour. This is definitely a labor of love, and it's gonna take a while to finish. I cranked some more chains out this morning at 5:30. So yeah, I don't know how much more I need, but I have like 30 minutes before I have to finish getting ready for work, so might as well crank out as many as we can. Okay, so I finished all of the garlands and I hung some of the stars up. I think it's looking pretty good if you ask me. I still have some more stars to go through, and I got glue all over the table, but that's tomorrow's problem. Whoa, Wellington. So that's enough for today. It is 9:30 on, what's the date? The 10th? The 9th? The 9th. On the 9th, we have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to go. Some setup on Saturday. We're making progress, but we're a little behind schedule. I also purchased this garland from Trader Joe's, and I would like to put it up here and then add some more stars. But for now, time to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is currently 6:20 in the morning on the 10th, so we only have a few days to go, and as you can, I'm sure you've gathered thus far, I only have a small window to do things in the morning, then I go to work, and then I have a small window at night. So we gotta be efficient this morning. I'm gonna go work out at 7, so I have about 40 minutes to crank out as much as I can. The goal for the next 40 minutes is to get all of the gold stars situated on the ceiling. Without further ado, let us proceed. Bravo, bravo. And we have 15 minutes to spare. Let's figure out something else to do, shall we? I want to glue all of the little ornaments onto these guys. All right, see you guys later. Okay, it is December 11th. We have 2 days until the event. It's crunch time, you guys. We have a lot of work to do, you and me. So, I didn't film anything this morning. I spent the morning from like 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. deep cleaning the guest bathroom, deep cleaning the kitchen, because now I'm planning on setting up kind of the main area in here tonight. It is currently 7:30 p.m., so we'll see how far along I get. But during my lunch break at work today, I went to the store to grab some prizes for the winners of the gingerbread decorating contest. I got a few options because some people are coming with like their significant other, some people are bringing a friend, but some people are just coming alone. So obviously the people that are coming alone, I'm gonna have to pair them with somebody else because I'm gonna do 2 people per gingerbread house. So I wanted to get enough prizes just in case one of the people who came alone, if they were paired and they won, you know what I mean. I'm so tired, I can't even explain myself. Anyways, so if that's the case, I got this cookie jar, which is so cute, and it comes with cookies. I'm not sure if they're good, but there's cookies in here. I got this cute little cookies for Santa set. It's just like a little tray, like a scalloped edge with a gingerbread mug, so love that. And then selfishly, I want this. So I'll probably keep this because I can think of a lot of cute things to do with these little, can you guys even see? Are you kidding me? I want these. So between you and me, I might keep these. So as you can see, we have just been event prepping every second that we have the chance. I cleaned this morning, worked out, went to work, did this on my lunch break, got some more prizes on my way home from work. Now I'm home, like I said, 7:30, and it's go time. All right, I also got command strips because I need to hang up the garland. So without further ado, I need a chocolate chip cookie before I do anything. And then we can get started. Just saying. Cheers. So these are the main things that I got for free that made me think of having a 60s themed Christmas party. I have like quite a few of them. They were for a holiday party for the company I work at, and I got to keep them. So lucky me. And I have a ton of them. And I also got all of these beautiful ornaments for free. So this is pretty 60s. And this is pretty 60s. So that's where the idea came from. And now we have to add the tinsel, and the tree could use some TLC. Okay, so it's currently 9 p.m. and I think I'm done for the night. I'm so tired. So we finished the tree, check. We're gonna finish this bar cart tomorrow. The ceiling is all done. I think the garland looks stunning. We're starting the table. I'll pick up some chair rentals on Saturday. I still have to do these shelves. I just put some placeholders in there, and then I have more Christmas decorations in the garage that we will bust out tomorrow. But for now, that's good. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good morning. It is December 12th, and I spent the morning from like 5:45 to like 7:30 setting up as much as I can. So let me show you what we've set up so far. I set up this section, I put up this garland. I'm gonna put 4 people to this table, I think. And then we finished the tree and the big old balls underneath it. Finished this section for now. Got this section set up, so we'll have enough seating for everybody. I have some more of these ornaments left over that I want to utilize, so I'm actually going to hang them up from here later, probably tomorrow morning. And then I have those little glass cups that I'm going to put all the candy in. They're washing right now in the dishwasher. I'll have to set this up, and then I have to assemble all of the gingerbread houses. But for now, this is the vibe, and I think it's so cute so far. We have a lot of work to do still, but we've come a long way. So I'll probably go grab some candy during my lunch break at work, and then finish as much as I can tonight, and then wake up early tomorrow morning and crank out the rest. It is currently 9:58 p.m. I got home from work at 9:20 p.m. Much longer than I thought. Had a long exec meeting. Trying to figure out what I can just knock out so I don't have to do it in the morning. But I'm thinking that we glue the gingerbread houses together tonight. I only need to do 8 of them. Maybe 9. Maybe I'll just do 9 for good measure. And I'm gonna hot glue them. Then I'll have the frosting ready in the morning for everybody who wants to cover the creases with frosting. But for now, I think that this is sufficient. So let's get to gluing before I pass them out. So I glued all of the homes together with super glue. It was actually much faster than the icing. And what I'm gonna do later is I'm gonna make the icing for everybody, put it in these little piping bags, and then have it all set up for everyone. I have to put the candy in these. I washed them, obviously they were new, but I know that people are gonna be probably eating some candy while they're decorating, so I wanted to make sure those were clean. Good morning. It is 7:15 a.m. on event day. These days just have begun to feel like holidays to me, and I just feel so joyful. You wanna come here? Wellington's having FOMO that I'm talking to nobody right now. But I just feel so joyful that I get to host people and gather people together, people who are my friends, people who are random strangers, and to just eat some good snacks, drink some fun drinks, and have a good time. So, as you can see, we are absolutely not ready for guests to arrive. And I'm kind of stressed about it, but this always happens and we always pull together somehow, don't we? We always pull together somehow. Also, I have to put up all of the fairy lights, so we'll do that last once everything's done and kind of see where to put everything. So I just remembered that I have a cookbook that I found at a vintage thrift store, and I believe it's from the 60s. It's either from the 40s or the 60s. Let me find it, because I think that would look so cool up here. It's a barbecue book, but let me see when it's from. 1967. Perfect. Let me find like a picture of a family. There has to be a picture of a family in here. Let me find a good photo. Whoa! Whoa! We unwrapped a surprise, you guys. Wow. These 7 exercises can build you a power-packed body in exactly 49 seconds a day. You're welcome, you guys. Wow. Let's find a photo. Okay, well, it's on the first page, so I was correct in seeing a family, and I think that's so cool. So let's figure out how to display that on the shelves. What if we even put it here? I just want to see the family. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Guys, I'm like, this is just so wild to me. What a cool book. What a cool book. So this is the final result of the shelf, and I just think it's darling. I think it's absolutely darling, if I do say so myself. It's coming along, but we still got more work to do, so let's not get too comfortable quite yet. We're off to pick up the chairs, and then we're off to Stater Brothers to get all of the items that I need for the little charcuterie cups and the maraschino cherries. I don't know why I have trouble saying that word. So let's go. Okay, we're back. It's 10:30, so it is crunch time. So we have 4.5 hours left, and this is on our to-do list. Make the charcuterie cups, wash all of the cups, assemble the chairs around the table, make the frosting, hang up the fairy lights, make the drink tower with the martinellis and the maraschino cherries. That's it. And get ready. That's a lot to do. We got this. Step 1, I'm gonna put all the chairs around the table and we'll start there. Actually, I lied. Step 1 is making food. Because your girl's hungry. So we're gonna eat first and then we'll get started. I think they turned out precious. I love it. Okay, update. It is 12:09 and we're making good progress. I think these came out absolutely darling. Like, are you joking me? What the heck? What the heck and heck? Finished putting the tower together. Ah, I can't wait to see the maraschino cherries on this. It's gonna look stunning. Stunning. Okay, up next on the agenda is, I don't know. Look at this disaster I have created. Like, the fridge is yelling at me. Guys, I'm so in love with this. Oh my God. Okay, folks, it is 12:48. We have a couple hours to go. And right now, I am going to make the frosting for all of the gingerbread houses. This is gonna be a to-do, but alas, no pain, no gain. All right, so let's go. Let's do this.
Maybe we can disaster. It's gonna be messy at first, but you'll clean it up and it'll look good. It'll be easy to open and work.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, it's going.
Something's not on right at the bottom.
Oh well, don't.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Too late now.
Wow, that's so cool. Just left. I don't even remember I don't really remember the last thing I recorded because honestly it was crunch time and it was like people were coming at 3 o'clock. It was like 2:47 and I thought that would be a great idea to start pouring the champagne tower with Martinelli's. Never poured one of those before and I spilled everywhere. So I was just very flustered and I had to clean up rather quickly. All right. Excuse me. I'm happy to report that it was so much fun. I met some really cool new people and overall I just feel it was just heartwarming. Like I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say other than it was just extremely heartwarming and just joyous. So this is let me show you guys the aftermath. I've already started cleaning up. Everybody's gingerbread homes turned out so cute. We all voted. This one won. This book was an absolute hit. People loved it. Just really cool to look through. Somebody came with these. Like, these are just so cute and precious. These were delicious. Somebody won. This is not for human consumption or a prize, as you can see. And yeah, just all in all, I'm just so thankful. I have a lot of cleaning up to do still, but we've made a good dent. Had some people stay and help. All in all, just want to say thank you guys for watching. If there's anything in particular that you guys want to see for my next hosting videos or things that you wish I addressed in more detail, please let me know, because I'm happy to cover whatever topics you guys want me to. But I'm just so excited about this, and just thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.